How do? Oh, so much to do. Radius in fretboards, fret slots to cut, fret markers to put in, 12 fret inlay, put the frets in, put the tuners in, and then I'll maybe take a breath after that. Hi, I'm Chris. Yes, we're slightly at panic stations because we're running out of time. We've only got a month left of this and I've got loads to do, let alone the carving on the body. But let's just nail the fretboard down today. Let's just crack on, shall we? Right, so I'm going to radius the fretboard first. I've always radiused fretboards with a sanding block. But I thought I'd try something different. Because I'm running out of time, I thought I'd try a new technique. It's a good idea, isn't it? So it's going to be a compound radius. I'm going to start with a 16-inch radius at this end, at the heel. And then I'm just going to actually run parallel lines from where we have here all the way down. And because this is thinner, it will be a slightly smaller radius than up here. What radius that will be, we'll find out in a bit. Well, that worked. That was nice. Much nicer with a plane rather than a sanding block that takes forever. And yeah, running parallel with the edges, so you're kind of going in at an angle with that, creates this compound radius. If you go parallel to the center line all the way through, that will give you a consistent radius. We do have a 16 at this end, it's a 15 in the middle, and a 14 at that end. How marvellous. It's like it was planned. Right, now we're going to mark off and cut those fret slots. So we're marking off for a multi-scale fretboard here, which I dare say is possibly easier than a normal one, because rather than having to mark off exactly 90 degrees to the center line all the time, we can just run down the edge of the extreme strings and join them up together. So once we've marked off along where the outside edge strings are, it really is just a matter of joining those up all the way across. Go with the knife first, then move in with the fret saw after that. So cutting the fret slots, just putting the saw smack down the center of those knife marks. At the nut, we don't want to go down the middle because then you're half a kerf out. So instead, using that mark, I'm going to do the old carpentry trick of just chipping out up to that line, flipping that off, which gives us a bit more of an edge. There, can you see that now? So that edge allows the saw to sit up to the knife line rather than in the middle of it. So with the fret slots cut, I'm now going to drill for the fret markers, the 3, 5, 7 and so on, missing out the 12th because that's going to have an inlay. And this is really where the entire design of this guitar came from. So these are where the whole design came from. I don't know if you've seen my very first video on this guitar. It was how the design came about, and it was these. So these are from jewellery making kits. Tiny little beads here, look. And I spilt a load of these in the workshop. And when they landed, I thought, oh, they look a little bit like naval buttons. Naval as in ship. And I thought they looked really cool. So that's where the whole ship thing came from, and then imaginations flowed from there. So I'm going to use these as fret markers. So here's a rough done in there. So it's a hole, filled it in. You can just see the shine where I put the resin over the top. So they're going to sit in each of the fretboards. Inlay time. Right, I am totally stealing the trick that Ben Crow came up with. That was a genius thing. So sticking some masking tape over where you're going to put the inlay, and then you can draw on that, peel it off, stick it on a different piece of wood or whatever it is you're working on, and it's going to fit perfectly. How silly of me, completely forgot I'd even made this. Useful thing. There we go, we can cut it on there now. I've just stuck the rest of that just on a sheet of paper, just to give it a fraction more strength on these tiny little skinny bits here. Well, that was an unexpected surprise. I don't know why I decided to, but just thought I'd add some waves along the bottom of here. It was never a part of the plan. I just decided that's what it needed. How very strange. Using the brown Starbond super glue. Brilliant stuff. I love the brown. We've all seen black super glue before and all the different grades of thicknesses of super glues. The brown super glue, I absolutely love this from Starbond. I'll put a link in the description where you can get yourself some and a discount code as well on there. But yeah, I like that. That's nice. The anchors come out quite well. I'm still undecided. Do I put a little gold crown, my little 3-star crown in there? Oh, I might have to sleep on that and think about it. Right, it's getting a bit late for me, so I'm going to go inside, have a cuppa and go to bed. And I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Well, fresh look. Yeah, I like it. It's good. I have noticed that the medullary rays that are in here make it look like it's raining. I've also decided I am going to stick my crown in the middle of there, so I need to get that done. And this morning, a new tool arrived. A new pair of fret end dressing clipper things. So we'll give them a whirl and see if they're any good. Right, crack on then. Well, there we go. I feel like I've caught up a little bit now. So frets are in. Yes, they still need leveling, polishing, and the ends sorting out as well, but you don't need to see me do that. There's other people that you can watch for that. So the next thing I need to do is some custom pickup surrounds, which incorporates a custom bridge as well. And obviously there's lots and lots of carving to do on the body, so I've still got my work cut out, but we're a little bit closer. Until next time, sharpen your tools, and I'll see you soon. God bless.